Hi, welcome to Auntie Net's Crochet. Today we are making a simple dinner bag. Accessories are all up to you, but this bag there's no lining inside. It's just a simple dinner bag. Okay, let's start. Today we're using polypropylene yarn, a 3mm yarn, and a 4mm hook for the dinner bag. We're going to start with a chain 20. After chain 20, we're going to add one more chain, and then we're going to do a slip stitch. We turn back and do a slip stitch. After that, it's all half double crochet, slip stitch, half double crochet, slip stitch. It's a repetition of half double crochet and slip stitch. Okay, let's start. Okay, now chain 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, once you have 20 chain, you chain 1 and you add a slip stitch here. A slip stitch. Okay, after the slip stitch, we do a half double crochet. You yarn over, you make sure when you put your hook in the hole, do not put the top, put at the bottom. You take the bottom yarn too, it look better. Okay, so this is a half double crochet. Next one, you do a do not use the hole here, use the one underneath. You do a slip stitch, yarn over, half double crochet, half double crochet, slip stitch, yarn over, and do a double crochet. We will always, this is not the last one, this is the last one. I'm gonna pull this tight and hide this string later on. Okay, we always end with a half double crochet, and we always start with a slip stitch. Always start with a slip stitch and with a half double crochet. So here, chain 1, turn, can you see the bump here? There'll be a V shape here. The first one, we would use it as our slip stitch. You yarn over this side next to this bump. Here we're gonna do a half double crochet. Then we're gonna do a slip stitch. This time make sure you take both, not just the front loop or the back loop, both loop. slip stitch, slip stitch, half double crochet, slip stitch, half double crochet, and you do a slip stitch this side, and you're gonna end it with half double crochet. Okay, so once you're at the end, chain 1, turn, and repeat for another I did about 33 rows altogether. I'll meet you at the end of 33 rows. Okay, I've reached the last line. Let me show you one more time. Here at this V, we're gonna do a slip stitch, and you see this bump over this side. Over this side, it's always a half double crochet. You yarn over, take both loops, and do a half double crochet. This loop over this side, we take both loop, we do a slip stitch, double crochet, sorry, half double crochet, slip stitch, half double crochet, slip stitch. See, we always start with a slip stitch and end with the half double crochet. So this is the last bump. Here we do a slip stitch, last one is a half double crochet. You at this knot here, we yarn over, enter here and also here to get your thread out before you see. If you just used here, there's gonna be quite a big hole here, so I will use both. Bring the yarn over and yarn over, and you have a straight line. So make sure you check every row before you proceed to see if there's mistake. Don't wait until you are so far away and then you have to open back. See, all in order. Okay, I have about 30 rows here. Okay, it's about 46 cm. If you want it, the back is going to be like this, and we're going to make the sides here. So if you want a back to be bigger, I started off with chain 20. If you want a back to be bigger, you can start with 26 or 30. So long it's even number, add one more chain and start. Okay, now we're going to do a single crochet all around. we ended here. We're gonna do a single crochet all around. Oh, at the corner, make sure you do 2 single crochet. Then you start your single crochet all around. This is so that you have a neat sides all around. When you reach corner, you make 2 single crochet in one. Other than that, you can just single crochet all the way. Okay, I'll meet you back once we have completed the whole row. Okay, now we have single crochet all around, and at the edge, at the end, you do a slip stitch and hide your thread inside. Okay, and now we're gonna make the sides. Because the back is gonna fold this way, so here we're gonna make a side. So you have to make 2 sides. We're gonna do a chain 6. It's just my way of starting. Okay, I have a knot. Now chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're gonna chain 1, turn back and do a slip stitch. After you have slip stitch, it's going to be a half double crochet, followed by a slip stitch, half double crochet, and a slip stitch. So always start with an even number, add 1 and continue with the pattern. And we always end with a half double crochet. Chain 1, turn, and first one is always a slip stitch, followed by a half double crochet and a slip stitch, half double crochet. Slip stitch, then a half double crochet. Okay, you continue and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, I have completed 2 of the sides. You do about 9 rows and a single crochet all around. And this is about 16 cm. Okay, now we're gonna connect it to our back. The back is gonna be this way. Okay, you can either use a needle and sew it. You can sew it this way, or you can sew it up and down, hide it here, hide it this way or this way, but I prefer to crochet. Okay. This is the edge. This is the chain, one knot. I hide the tail inside the back. You make sure this is the part where you want. Get the yarn, hide the tail inside the bag, and get the yarn. Okay, you see this V shape and this V shape? I'm gonna connect all 4 of them. I mean, up to you how you want to connect, because you might not like this pattern at the sides. You prefer to stitch, you can stitch it with a needle and thread. I crochet all 4 of this, and when you crochet it, your sides will look like this. You're gonna crochet it, you do not need a marker because you just follow the loop here. Make sure this loop is with this loop and you won't go wrong. And your sides will look like this. I'll see you back then once I completed the whole thing. Hi, the bag is ready now. This is how the side's gonna look like. Okay, this is how you fold it. And for the accessory, you can choose online. There's so many types these days. Now if you intend to choose this type, you can either find one that is exactly the size, or like mine, a shorter one is still okay. Just like this. This is a shorter one. Okay, all you have to do is use a screwdriver or anything of that sort. Slowly push the thread in and seal it with the 4 screw. Okay, and once you get the space right, the place right, you can add the buckle, which comes like this. Go to the back, place the steel and lock it. As for the chain, there's so many chain you can buy online. So now the chain, there are 2 types. Either you buy a round circular buckle here, and then you add your chain, or you can actually hook it here like this, and there you already have a bag, a lovely bag with a nice chain. But I would prefer to have that round hook. I do not have it now, but it's best that you have the round hook here and hook this to the round hook, then your bag will last longer. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.